Hey babes, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. Of course, we're jumping right into this video. Today's video is in collaboration with OMGqueen, and of course all the details will be listed down in the description box. I wanted to give you a quick overview of what it is you should do to your unit fresh out of the box. You guys can see this unit does already come pre-colored, and it is actually like a light brown with some lighter blonde highlights, which of course is kind of cute and trendy for the summertime. Of course, we always like to kind of lighten our hair, but this unit is a little bit more affordable. So typically when I get my units, I will go ahead and wash and condition it, but I wanted to show you what this unit looks like straight out of the gate. So bear with me, because of course there are a ton of things that I want to go over. Of course, you guys can already see the luster of the hair is pretty nice, but what I will say is I noticed that the hair was a little bit weighed down, so I'm assuming it had to have come from the previous color that of course was already on the hair. Sometimes we don't really take the time to fully get all of that product out, and sometimes it will just lay down the hair. I said lay down, weigh it down, and in this case that's exactly what I noticed. But of course, I still wanted to maneuver through the style just to give a realistic expectation of how this unit will come to you, and of course what it is you can do to make it better and get more bang for your buck, because I know a lot of times I'm doing reviews for companies that are a little bit more expensive, and so I definitely wanted to kind of just switch it up a little bit and do something that was a little bit more beginner friendly. You guys saw that I clearly just burned myself, so there's that. But nevertheless, I'm going to continue to move throughout this. If you guys are wondering what I'm spraying on the hair, it is the Kenra flat iron spray, and I pretty much just use that to get rid of any flyaways. This is a bob. Of course, as you guys can see, it's a blunt cut bob. They call this their Alexis blunt cut, and so of course, like I said, it's already pre-plucked. And so of course you guys can see here, I'm just going back over in some spots. I'm using my 2-inch FHI flat iron, which y'all know I've literally had for freaking ever. Straight out of the gate though, I can definitely see that this cut is one length. However, blunt ends, I wouldn't really say. It does have more of like a wispy end. So if you guys have been following me for a while, you guys know I prefer extremely blunt ends, especially when it comes to a bob. I want everything to be super sharp and clean. Here, the length is exactly what it describes, so it is 10 inches. However, it is more of a wispy end. So if you guys are looking for more of a natural flow, then this would definitely be up your alley. You guys can see this is comparable to maybe about the color 4. To me, it's more of like a honey, kind of smoky brown. You guys can see low-key, I'm on FaceTime in the back with my sister. Sorry about that. But nevertheless, I'm just going through and kind of applying a little bit of a shine. Of course, you can use whatever shine mist you feel comfortable with. And of course, this is going to be a middle part. So it is a 13 by 6, if I'm not mistaken. Let me just double check. Yeah, so it's a 13 by 6. It's 180 density. And so of course, you get a fully, I guess like a really long part. What am I trying to say? Yeah, you get a really long part. And of course, you guys can see how thick the hairline did originally come, so I didn't have too much trouble actually just going ahead and tweezing this out. You guys can see the lace is transparent. To me, it is a thicker transparent lace, which of course definitely accounts for the fact that it is a more affordable unit, of course. But in this case, you guys can see how easy it literally is just to take some tweezers, go in a diagonal motion, and just kind of style this up the way that you want to. You guys know I prefer to wash the unit beforehand. But again, I'm doing this for the purpose of beginners and those of you that are not so familiar with hair, just so you know really what to do. Because I know sometimes getting a lace unit, you guys will see us influencers come with it already styled. You're seeing these lovely pictures, and then when you purchase the unit, you're like, wait, I thought it was already going to come with the baby hairs and, you know, bleach knots and all that good stuff. In this case, I did not have to bleach the knots, which was a blessing. You guys can see here, I'm just actually using my wax stick and the combination of the hot comb just to smooth everything down. And of course, when it comes to baby hair, I don't necessarily believe that you need them, but I will say they definitely help kind of blend the hair a little bit better. So once you get everything kind of tweezed out, section out about maybe a ½ inch of parting space towards the front for the quote-unquote baby hair. Go ahead and trim them up, and then you guys can see taking a little bit of mousse just to smooth them back, and already it made a huge difference within the hairline, right? So remember where we started with this unit. It was looking kind of scary. I know y'all like, Chrissy, what's going on? don't worry. Most units do not come pre-styled, and so of course this is just taking it another step and just teaching you how to do it at home. Y'all, don't mind my little wig cap. You know, obviously I was going to try this on for you, but I am just going through and kind of touching up the ends. Like I said, the bob is a 10 inch, so typically a 10 inch on me. I'm 5'2", don't really have a super long neck. Let's just talk about that. It usually comes probably to like the top of my shoulders, a little bit below that. So for me, a really good bob is going to be somewhere between 8 to 9 inches, which on a mannequin head is going to be right where that brown lining is. Alright guys, so this is what it looks like on. Of course, keep in mind this is 180 density, so it's super thick, super full, hence the thick parting area. And so of course you can kind of tweeze that out a little bit more, but here's a look at the color. Leave any questions or comments down below. I really want to know what you guys think about this. I love you guys so much. Stay pretty, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, babies.